Hi there, let's take a look at the structure of ATP, so something a bit more energetic. ATP is called a nucleotide derivative because it is a modified form of a nucleotide. ATP is made up of adenine, ribose, and 3 phosphate groups. Adenine is a nitrogenous base, and ribose is a 5-carbon sugar. ATP is small and it's relatively simple, but it runs everything in our bodies, in our lives. We need it for everything, even though it's small and simple. This molecule can be thought as the primary energy currency of cells. It's the cell's equivalent of money, which people exchange for things they need. ATP is used to power most energy requiring cellular reactions. When we need energy, ATP is hydrolyzed. The equation for the hydrolysis of ATP is ATP plus water goes to ADP plus PI, and also energy. Hydrolysis of ATP to adenosine diphosphate, which is ADP, and an inorganic phosphate group, which is PI, is catalyzed by the enzyme ATP hydrolase. This reaction uses a water molecule, so it's called a hydrolysis reaction. Energy is released during the hydrolysis of ATP because one of the phosphate bonds is broken, and bond breaking gives off energy. This energy is used to perform work inside cells. The hydrolysis of ATP can be coupled to other reactions within cells that need energy. An example of energy coupling using ATP is the transmembrane sodium phosphate pump. Energy is released from the hydrolysis of ATP, and energy is needed to power the pump that drives sodium ions, which is Na+, out of the cell, and potassium ions, which are K+, into the cell. The inorganic phosphate released in ATP hydrolysis can be used to phosphorylate other compounds, and this often makes the compounds more reactive. Like most chemical reactions, the hydrolysis of ATP to ADP is reversible, so we can resynthesize ATP. The equation for the resynthesis of ATP is ADP plus PI, which is inorganic phosphate, plus energy goes to ATP plus H2O, or water. ATP is resynthesized by the condensation of ADP and an inorganic phosphate. This reaction is catalyzed by the enzyme ATP synthase during photosynthesis or respiration. Cells rely on the regeneration of ATP, just as people rely on the regeneration of spent money by some sort of income. Since ATP hydrolysis releases energy, ATP regeneration must require an input of energy, just like earning money requires hard work, or getting good grades requires lots of revision. So yeah, that's ATP for you.